And the conditions are rather similar to the league meeting here in January, which perhaps adds a little bit of feeling to David Pleat's comment in the programme. Enjoy the game if you can. It's going to be a tense old 90 minutes. In case you need reminding, Arsenal won that match. But this is the Spurs lineup, which carries a one-goal advantage from the first leg, the goal scored by Clive Allen. And with the exception of Steve Hodge, who is cup-tied, he's already played in the competition for Aston Villa, it is Tottenham's first-choice lineup. As for Arsenal, apart from welcoming back Viv Anderson and David Rocastle from suspension, they give a platform to the much-publicised Charlie Nicholas to prove that an individual can integrate and provide the innate skill which can be decisive. It's a side, of course, which lacks Steve Williams, and George Graham, the manager, sent a special note to me that I should point out it's a side that has 2 19-year-olds and 3 20-year-olds. There is a marked contrast between these two clubs this season in that David Pleat has spent 2.2 million on new players, Mitchell Thomas, Richard Goff, Nico Claassen and Steve Hodge, whereas George Graham has spent only 50,000 for the now injured Perry Groves, who might well have played in this match but for being injured in the midweek game against Oxford. Well, there's Charlie Nicholas. Depending on which newspaper you read, he's either going or staying. What is for sure is that his contract is up at the end of the season. Clive Allen, very much the man of the moment, 37 goals in 36 matches, and he needs a total for the season of 45 to beat Jimmy Greaves. There have been a few debates about how many Jimmy scored, but we checked the records and it's 44 in that season, so Clive Allen will need 45. Good size all-ticket crowd, and here's the third team on the park. The referee in the centre, Alan Gunn of Burgess Hill, and the two linesmen, Dennis Palmer of Radstock and John Kite of Wolverhampton. And it's Arsenal who brought the first young lad up to enjoy the moment. The two official skippers, Kenny Sanson on the left and Richard Goff, Tottenham. Careful examination of the coin. And it looks as though Richard Goff won the toss and decided for choice of ends. 3 weeks have gone by since the first leg, and I would think that in the crowd are one or two taxi drivers, because certainly it's been the major topic of conversation in every taxi journey in the capital that I've had since who goes to Wembley. So Arsenal get the match underway, and the team's playing the same way as they did in the league meeting here, which was the last time that Tottenham were beaten. Rocastle in the action immediately, and so was Michael Thomas. They're the two 19-year-olds, incidentally. And Tottenham have an injured player. It's Gary Nabbott who's down. Problem would look to be the right knee. Well, I don't have to tell you about the atmosphere. You can surely see it and hear it for yourself. This is how Gary Mabbutt was injured. It seemed quite innocuous, but the worst injuries often are, but fortunately it is not a bad injury. Mabbutt recovered. And the experienced Ray Clements, now 38, getting his first touch of the ball. Tony Adams. Alan Gunn, unimpressed at the appeals. But I think a back pass, if it's going to be made, has got to be hit pretty true. It's still just a little surface water, and they've been doing a lot of work with the forks. Danny Thomas got away with a leap on the back. Paul Allen. And a pretty harum-scarum start. Richard Goff. Ardiles. What a delight it is to see Ardiles showing the form of old. Huddle. Good clearance by Adams. Spurs, who've tended to play much of this season with 5 players in midfield, have given Clive Allen more of a partner this afternoon in the choice of the Belgian Nico Klaassen, who's just down the touchline for Danny Thomas to find if he wants him. And he wants him to go away. Allen. Paul Allen. Chris Waddle. Mitchell Thomas on the overlap. And nicely done. No way. Just the corner. Well, Tottenham think they've got the free kick, and they have indeed got the free kick. Well, that surprised me, and it surprised the Arsenal players. The usual 2 possible angles, either Waddle, who usually leaves it, and Huddle, who usually takes it. And the whistle's gone. Usual scene of British football, a mass of players around the centre circle. First attempt by Martin Hayes, not quite working. Danny Thomas. Ardiles. Free kick given against Hayes. And the Arsenal players protesting. And it can surely gain them nothing. Paul Davis is the man on the end of the lecture. But there's an early suggestion in the first 5 minutes that Michael Thomas is going to try and crowd Glenn Huddle at every opportunity. Goal kick. Exhaust fumes have dissipated. Tottenham in possession. It's David O'Leary. Now Quinn took it well on his shoulder when Tottenham were looking for the header. Played it early too to Hayes. Goal kick. People think that Narquin is just a beanpole, 6'4", good in the air. But there's a little more to him than that. Ardiles. Allen down the middle, Waddle on the left, Klaassen on the right. Mistake by Tony Adams, which David O'Leary covers at the expense of the corner. Spurs just with Clive Allen in the 6-yard area, now joined by Waddle, who will take the near post position. Gary Mabbott at the far angle just outside. And that was Richard Gough. But the ball rather came to him rather than he meeting the ball. As he made contact, it always looked difficult for him to keep the ball down. Referee played a good advantage. And a free kick for the challenge by Gough. Hayes. Thomas rose, didn't make contact. Gough put it out of harm's way. Arsenal in the league match here scored 1 goal from the follow-up to a corner and 1 from a free kick. Noted for their set pieces. Rocastle has gone in front of Ray Clements, out by Ardiles. Klaassen. Thomas in pastures green. Waddle, push and run. Adams comes across. Well, Chris Waddle gets his corner, but it was quite interesting then that he clearly pushed Kenny Sansom, but actually helped Sansom to make up a couple of inches needed to get to the ball, but from the push came the corner. Once again, Allen alone except for the red shirts and the green jersey of John Lukic. Mabbott comes forward, Richard Gough comes forward, Narquin won it twice. Offside. Sixth meeting between these two sides in the League Cup. They've had 2 wins apiece, 1 draw. It's 6th match. Spurs ball. Well, the linesman says it's an Arsenal ball, and of course, even when an official is wrong, he's right. Davis. Thomas. Good cover by Chris Waddle. Ten minutes gone. The Constables move off for either a break or a better view, I don't know which. Davis. Sansom. Arsenal trying to condense the play. Nicholas failing to get control when he needed to. It's just a little bit of a breeze. And it's a little unpredictable. Arsenal holding them very tight. Just inside the box, so that's a gift for John Lukic. Always the defender's ball. Allen, 2 came to him. Good attempt by Huddle, and it very nearly worked because of the error in defence. Paul Allen was the player running through. It's interesting that Rocastle is playing still wide on the right, and Thomas is playing the central of midfield as Tottenham dig themselves out of just a little bit of trouble. Charlie Nicholas won it back well. Oh, that would have pleased his manager. And he's done it again. Sansom. Temptation to go down the line was too great. Charlie Nicholas just feeling a slight knock there. Ardiles. Adams. Thomas. Not a good ball for the oncoming Anderson. Goff comes across. A good flick down, comes to Charlie Nicholas, blocked by Danny Thomas. But I think he's rather feeling that knee. Indeed, he's asking the referee that if he could have some attention, which the referee obviously agrees. Well, as Charlie Nicholas gets the attention, the first thoughts we can hear now from Trevor Brooking.
Well, I think at the moment the main factor is that the midfield looks pretty congested, doesn't it, Barry? And as you say, Michael Thomas, who is a fullback really, has been brought in to do a man-to-man marking job on Glenn Hoddle, and supposedly most of the space I think we'll find will be on the flanks.
Quinn, Arditi's got in front of him. Hayes, Mitchell, all a bit tight. Rocastle, Adams. Well, it was kicking through the mud. Offside. Quinn and Hayes on the left, Anderson forward, here's Quinn, Huddle, Larson. It's the second nutmeg of the afternoon through the legs, one through Anderson, one through Davis. And we've had a quarter of an hour, no score in the second leg, but Tottenham with the advantage from the first. Spurs with 4 players just outside the 18-yard area. Waddle makes it a 5th, wide to the left and moving in. And Tottenham taking an eternity. Lukic in trouble, Klassen miskicked, Allen did not. He's done it again. And you have to admire the way he made room for himself. Goalkeeper felt as though he was impeded by Gary Mabbutt. But the way Allen found the space to plant the ball into the corner. was real class. So his second goal of this semi-final, giving Tottenham a 1-0 lead in the second leg and a 2-0 lead on aggregate. Nicholas, free kick has been given. And they look a bit quiet at that end. And there's an awful lot of chat with the referee, which is indicative of the tensions. But David Fleet will be breathing a little more easily now. He was certainly a bit wound up before the game, I thought. Even to the point of pinching my programme. Martin Hayes, got out by Goff. Hoddle was something beloved of the late Eddie Waring. Hayes, Davis, with a very neat turn and a good challenge. Hayes, Thomas, Mitchell. Arsenal's second. Quinn stays on the near post. Nicholas on the far. Rocastle between the two. Anderson poised to run from the penalty spot, so is Adams. And the free kick has been given. And again there are protests from Arsenal players. Sanson. Feelings of the Arsenal players on that free kick, given for a challenge on Clements. Surely owed something to the fact that Abbott was right in front of John Lukic as Lukic tried to get to the ball. As Mabbott took it well. Huddle, offside, Klassen. The idea was brilliant, but Klassen moved just too soon. Quinn taking one or two wide positions. Mitchell Thomas in the middle. Not a particularly good clearance, well spread out by Davis. Viv Anderson, it was Waddle who came to him. Came off Goff, I think. And it's now a goal kick. And the Spurs fans are already celebrating the victory. Warming up for Wembley, one might say. Quinn. On by Nicholas. Quinn again. Danny Thomas covering. And covering well. Very good clearance too. Sanson. Thomas. Viv Anderson. Waddle. Offside. Quinn. Rocastle. And Clive Allen is onside. David O'Leary covering him. Nicholas. Still got a bit to do. Again, protests to officials. And I must say this does nothing for the image of football. Whatever the frustrations of the Arsenal players, they really must control their feelings and not object to every decision that is made. Won by Quinn. Davis. No mean attempt. Anderson. It was a slightly unkind bounce, but he played it perfectly fairly. Thomas. Adelis. It's not entirely Tottenham style, but they're actually playing the through ball very early, or attempting to do so. The Arsenal defence is pushing up and getting the offside decisions in the way that Tottenham's defence is noted for doing. Adams. Anderson. Thomas made the forward run, but Arsenal really not putting anything together. Through the stick to Thomas. Paul Allen. 4-2 back for Arsenal. Carson. Quinn. Waddle withdrawn on the left side. The full-back ahead of him. That's the way the game's gone. Quinn. Good touch to Nicholas. That's a good try! What a beautifully hit shot. Flag stays down, but Lukic with no difficulty. O'Leary. It's nicely done. It's even better done until Mitchell was able to recover, Mitchell Thomas. Nicholas. Felt that a bit of a print was left by Quinn. Offside. And I think Quinn's nose is not dissimilar to the colour of his shirt. And the referee, meantime, having a conversation with Goff and Nicholas. And Nicholas still in trouble. And maybe the blood on Quinn had come off Nicholas. That really was a fine effort by the now injured party. Got hold of it well. O'Leary. Huddle. Waddle and Thomas was offside. Over the head of Quinn again. Beaten by Mabbott. Ardiles challenged by Michael Thomas, a little late. And this was billed as the most meaningful meeting between these two sides since the season that Arsenal won the double, May 71, when Roy Kennedy scored the only goal here, which wrapped up the league title. So far in this Littlewoods Cup, Tottenham in control. Davis. That's Mabbott. Adams. Huddle. Klassen. He's done well, and Lukic had to palm it away and was struggling in the mud. And he's struggling again on the deck. Klassen. Davis. Thomas. Free kick given against Mitchell Thomas. You would agree with me that when Nico Klassen runs with the ball, it bears a passing resemblance to the former West Bromwich Albion player, Jeff Astle. A bit smaller. And we've had half an hour of this second leg, and Tottenham have added to their goal scored at Highbury. Also in the first half, and the same name on the score sheet, Clive Allen. Adams. On by Quinn, but nobody to feed off him. Waddle. The role has been mainly defensive. Thomas. Quinn. Arsenal throw. Mabbott made it his. Chris Waddle again at left back. Goal kick. it. It's been one of the keys of Arsenal's success this season, the combination of Adams and O'Leary, but that's the second time that one has had to rescue the other. And really the mistake was pretty elementary. O'Leary. Bit of room for Kenny Sansom. Sansom gets goal side. That's a useful ball to Hayes. Ball line on for Tottenham. Cotton is in the inside left position, but Paul hasn't got the ball anymore. Rocastle. That's good play. Davis a little unlucky. Oh, George Graham's expression doesn't show too much. O'Leary. And the first Arsenal encampment in the opposition half. But to tell the truth, they've yet to suggest that they're capable of wresting the initiative away from Tottenham. Ardiles. It's very tight in midfield. We're not seeing any Tottenham flamboyance. Quinn, Sansom. Passes the ball, is trying to lift their team. Kenny Sansom will surely go for a long throw from here. Nicholas is the nearest to him and he's just inside the area. Bit of pushing and shoving on Quinn by Mitchell Thomas. And the Arsenal skipper can try again. Davis, Anderson goes wide for him to the right. Allen was quickly to him, changed the angle. Nicholas.
Well, at the moment, certainly Arsenal having quite a bit of possession, but their final ball is letting them down. I think that's been a problem for a lot of the season. Their defence they've had to rely on, and now just when their forwards are being asked to open up the Spurs defence, that seems to be the problem. It's a little fracas there, and I think Arsenal have got to make sure that they don't lose their tempers. It was a disappointing goal because really when you're 1-0 down, you don't want to get a second one down, and to be fair, it was a very bad goal. I think John Lukic will put it down to himself. He tried to catch instead of punching, and it'd be important really psychologically if Arsenal could get a goal back before half-time. Otherwise, George Graham's going to have to do a lot of talking.
We're 10 minutes away from half-time. Huddle. Looking for Klassen. And did he touch it? Well, the referee says no, he didn't. But either way, it was another embarrassment for John Lukic. He's not having a particularly happy afternoon so far. Waddle. And by Davis. Hayes. It's a little ponderous. Adams. Free kick. Tripped by Ardiles. Adams moves forward. line is right on the 18-yard line. Quinn in the middle. Adams away to the right. Thomas won it. And the left back called Waddle clears again. Mitchell Thomas often coming across and leaving Waddle the flank. As a defender. Goff. Waddle to Goff. His first foray forward. Finds Klassen. Allen in the middle. And David O'Leary turns to object to that decision. It's unbelievable. Waddle will take it. So that's out of character for the Arsenal central defender. Goff coming in. Quinn who won it. O'Leary's clearance. But not one from which Arsenal can build. And here's Thomas. Centre man at the back. I suppose I've used Mitchell Thomas quite well to help with the height advantage of now Quinn has. Allen, would you believe, is offside? Thomas. Found by Waddle, the flag stays down, Tottenham have two in the middle, Allen! Only goes to prove that he does occasionally miss. But it was yawning. Thomas with the break. And Allen didn't make the contact. Tottenham, without question, should have had a second goal. Arsenal and Lukic live on. 3-0, they surely would have been stone dead. 3-0 on aggregate, that is. Sansom. Quinn. Nicholas. He's made the gap. Oh, and he's unlucky. Got a deflection, the shot, which made it spin, and it came back off the crossbar. That's lifted both supporters and team. This is Rocastle. Had a chance for the shot then. Quinn. Nicholas. Davis. And poor Allen diving in. Dear oh dear. Cursing his luck, and he's entitled to. He's had two fine cracks. One was too high. That one spun viciously at the moment of contact and deflection. And Ray Clements was saved by his crossbar. 5 minutes to go to half-time. And I would suggest their greatest feelings of hope so far, the Arsenal supporters behind Ray Clements' goal. And of course, one of the goals in the league match was from a very similar position to this. On that occasion, Paul Davis took it. That's the firecracker that's gone off and is dying quickly. Can Charlie Nicholas match it? Well, it proved to be a squib of the damp variety. It curled too much. Sansom. Davis. And Allen. Arsenal throw. And he's turned his back on the ball. amount of time Tottenham have taken over their set pieces. In other games, the throw would have been given the other way in the free kicks. Quinn, Allen, Davis, everything to his right. Nicholas, and he turned away. Two Tottenham players cleared the ball in front of him. Adams, Sansa. Early course open to Klassen. Clements didn't get it cleanly. Hayes couldn't dig it out. I'm afraid the ball was the boss then, in spite of the efforts of Viv Anderson. Well, it's interesting that Ray Clements claimed to punch and really only half got to it and knocked the ball down. Bearing in mind the manner of Clive Allen's goal. Huddle. We're into the last 2 minutes of the first half. It's been greater pressure from Arsenal as the half-time whistle has approached. Michael Thomas. Anderson. As we move into the last minute of the first half. Hayes. Rocastle to his right. Good challenge by Ardiles. And look at the covering of the little man. I think it was for that he first drew the eye playing for Argentina in the '78 World Cup. Always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. There's Anderson. Disappointing cross. Thomas. Rocastle. Out by Mitchell Thomas. Clive Allen. And David are really looking for him. And the free kick has been given. It had to come. I'm not sure it was against O'Leary. But certainly seemed not concerned that the man was between him and the ball. We're now playing the time the referee's allowed for injuries and lectures. Waddle out on the left side. Cushioned on the instep. Klassen. Quinn, bit of an elbow up then from Danny Thomas. Adams. Mabbott. Well played. Well, not offside against Mabbott. It must have been either against Hoddle or Allen. And the applause is because Gary Mabbott brought the ball back. Quinn. Nicholas. Rocastle, the flag stays down. And the chance is wasted. And Rocastle very dejected about that fact. A real opportunity for Arsenal to get back on terms in this second leg. And it was thrown away. Alan Gunn looks at his watch.
Now, to White Hart Lane, the players are on the field there, and we rejoin match commentator Barry Davis.
And just reflecting back on the conversation about Fulham, that's one of many banners around the ground from supporters of Spurs and Arsenal supporting the problems at Craven Cottage. And football supporters tend to make the headlines when they do things wrong. There is a feeling between them that is sometimes very good for the game. In this particular game, Clive Allen has scored the only goal so far, and by doing so has equalled the record of the League Cup and maintained his own record of scoring in every match that Tottenham have played. This is now the 8th. The record is 11, and he now shares it with Jerry Hitchens, formerly of Aston Villa, Tony Brown of West Bromwich Albion, and Jeff Hurst of West Ham United. Richard Gough with the first kick of the second half. Trevor Booking was saying Arsenal in desperate need of an early goal in the second period. With Anderson. Klassen. Offside. Arsenal's record on this ground in recent years has been good. They've won 3 of the last 4 visits here, including the league match and the 100th league match indeed in January, which we covered. This afternoon they could do with the presence of Steve Williams, or indeed of the man that George Graham sold to West Ham United because the young man wanted to go, Stuart Robson. Won by Danny Thomas. He settled into this right-back position after having problems getting himself as a regular member of the side. Thomas, denied by Thomas. And Thomas again, habitual variety. This is Chris Waddle. Huddle is in the middle, and Lukic claims well. Really a rare excursion into the final third of the field by Glenn Huddle. I wonder if it's indicative of Tottenham feeling that they can show rather more freedom of style. Flag is up for offside. Richard Thomas. In by Rocastle, Viv Anderson, denied by Ozzy Ardiles. And let's get this identification right. This is Chris Waddle. And that very nearly, and might still be Clive Allen. And it was Waddle who started it. Allen, on this occasion, did not finish it. And he was given a second chance because Adam stretched for it and set up the opportunity. And Clive Allen has scored 2 hat-tricks this season. and really has had the opportunity here of a third. Waddle. Mabbott. David O'Leary. Quinn. Gets a second chance. He had a shooting chance there. Easy to see from up here, but in fact he went back into the crowd. Paul Davis, but even so Arsenal have picked up where they left off at the back end of the first half. And handball has been given, I think. Yes. And David Fleet now down on the bench. Three Arsenal players level with the near post as we look, the far post from the kicker. Quinn makes it 4, Nicholas in the middle. Won by Goff. Thomas with time. Acrobatically away by Gary Mabbott. Rocastle. Arsenal throw, in spite of the appeal by Mitchell Thomas. Quinn, could be promising, and it's in! The applause for Viv Anderson. The ball being squeezed in on the near post. Got a deflection, I think, of Richard Goff. But that's of no matter. Arsenal have squared this second leg and brought this Littlewoods Cup semi-final back to life. Huddle and Clive Allen is offside. George Graham down on the bench, not reacting at all. But the Highbury support, which has travelled across North London, certainly is. Viv Anderson has changed the complexion of the afternoon. And I just wonder whether Tottenham will now revert to what is surely their more natural game and be less concerned. They're going to cause more problems to Arsenal if they go forward. They've scored 5 times in every home tie in this competition. Style this afternoon really conditioned by the fact that they had a goal to defend when they started. Easy for outsiders to make that sort of observation. We don't have to pick teams and justify results to balls of directors. But in terms of pure entertainment, it would be nice to see both sides come out and really go for it. Passing. Play is suddenly spreading out a bit. Allen. Free kick to Arsenal. This is O'Leary. Taken by Davis. Paul Allen, Arsenal pushing up. Huddle, Waddle. Hoddle. And Arsenal strung 5 men across the field then. And Tottenham players unable to go forward for fear of being offside. Nicholas, Davis, O'Leary, Maverick covering, well picked up. Even if the decision to come for it was a little later than maybe Maverick was expecting. Hoddle's got it through. This is Clive Allen, definitely onside, chased by Adams. Still Clive Allen, good save. Tried to flick it with the outside of the right boot, having been put through by Hoddle. And Lukic has regained his reputation. And it's a far better game all of a sudden. Nicholas, too much, too precise. We've had 10 minutes of the second half. And certainly a match being played in a very different atmosphere now. Viv Anderson's header. And it was his 7th goal of the season, his first in this Littlewoods competition. Hoddle now starting to release people. This is Paul Allen. What was in from O'Leary. Arsenal throw has been given. And will eventually be taken. Rocastle. Mitchell Thomas. And that really amounts to a waste of time. It's a beautiful ball that Hoddle made to put Allen in. Tries to flick with the outside of the right boot, and Lukic guessed right. Back live and the ball at the other end. And the man who scored the Arsenal goal in possession, Viv Anderson. David Rocastle. And I think a genuine attempt to catch a goalkeeper in the hope that Ray Clements was looking for the cross. Spurs came through to this semi-final by beating Barnsley in over 2 legs in round 2, 8-5. Put 5 past Birmingham here, 1 at Cambridge 3-1, and then put 5 past West Ham after drawing 1-1 at Upton Park. Arsenal's journey, not so many goals. Huddersfield 3-1, Manchester City at Highbury 3-1 in the one match. And they beat Charlton. And then Nottingham Forest. And they're back in it now in the semi-final. 1-1 in the second leg. Spurs lead 2-1 on aggregate. Hoddle. Michael Thomas with him. Good tackle by Anderson. Only making his presence felt. Good play by Hayes. Davis wants somebody left side, didn't have anybody, goes the other way for Quinn. Corner given. And dare I suggest that neither referee nor linesman was sure. Mark you, I'd join them. Nicholas trying to lose a marker. Adams pulls away from the near post. Rocastle forced away by Thomas and Thomas. Nicholas Rocastle. The heads are still waiting. And this is Johnny Nicholas. Arsenal prepared to leave 1 against 1. Abbott. Sansom, well watched. Ardiles. And we've had an hour of the contest. 1-1 the second leg. This is Mitchell Thomas. Corner. Corner tally is 4-3 in Tottenham's favour. Klassen and Allen are the nearest to goal. Mabbutt is up, so is Goff. O'Leary. Charlie Nicholas, a lone figure.
Well, the game, of course, perfectly poised. Arsenal just getting the fillip they needed with that early Viv Anderson goal. And really, Spurs still letting them come onto them, trying to get them on the break. And probably Clive Allen, when he reflects on the game, will be disappointed that he didn't capitalise on the 2 chances he had, particularly the one when he was clean through. Probably left it a little bit late and then was too close to John Lukic when he tried to lift it over him.
Yes, that's the summary of Clive Allen's afternoon. 1 goal, then a pass too close and a shot too close. Adams, the back man this time. O'Leary. Playing by Mabbutt. And the long ball finds Allen unmarked. Well, the Arsenal defence was all over the place. He had the freedom of North London in the inside right position, but again, unable to take advantage. Mitchell Thomas. And the free kick for the push by Anderson. This came as a result of tripping over his own feet, but he pushed even so. This is Hoddle. This is Allen. Arsenal's decision to gamble is certainly adding to the entertainment. And if their manager is not showing any sign of nerves, I imagine that spectators are. Hearts pumping with hope 1 minute, and mouth the next. 1 by O'Leary. Adams, Davis. Paul Allen. Offside surely, Nico Klassen. It's given. Hasn't really been able to get into the game for Tottenham, the Belgium. Ardiles. Sweet turn, nice pass. They're open again. 4 attackers, 3 defenders. Waddle. Sansom. David Rocastle. Oh! And Niall Quinn comes in on the far post. And Arsenal's bravery gets its reward. They've survived at the back, as their manager must know. Tottenham have had the opportunities to already book their tickets for Wembley, and suddenly it's all square on aggregate, and Niall Quinn is the scorer. David Fleet, shoes on, and Arsenal are really back in business. Respite as Chris Waddle gets attention, and the three fingers indicating what, I don't know, are shown by George Graham, but it was a well-worked goal, switched from one to the other, the cross across the 6-yard box. No Tottenham defender able to get control, and Arsenal are back at 2-2 on aggregate. Waddle. And he must be breathing a lot better, and deserves to, John Lukic. Ardiles. Waddle. And Kenny Sansom having to recover. Tottenham come up to take the corner. Let me tell you that there's nothing about away goals in this tournament. At this stage, if it stays at this score, we go into extra time, and if it remains as a draw, there will be a replay on Wednesday, and the clubs have agreed to toss a coin to decide the venue. Hoddle's corner. Goal kick. John Lukic, save from Clive Allen close in with his foot, which is all part of the goalkeeper's armoury, particularly if you're a fellow as he is, to deny Chris Waddle. And you've seen his side square things at the other end. And for me, this is a classic case of fortune favouring the brave. Allen, the flag stays down, which was a little surprising. And we're halfway through the second half. The score at White Hart Lane is precisely what Arsenal achieved in the league. The teams are tied together because Spurs won in the first leg at Harvard. Klassen. Here comes Thomas, Mitchell Thomas. Banged away by David O'Leary. It was 2 against 2 all of a sudden. And again, the complaint. We've seen it so often this afternoon. And among Jimmy Hill's plans to do good things about football, that is surely one that should be attended to for the image of the game. Goff underneath it. No danger. Thomas, yes, he was held by Glenn Hoddle. Six Arsenal players in attacking positions. Davies forward, Adams tried to make it his. Comes down to Ardiles, to Hoddle. Always has the time to look up, but on that occasion not to take the ball with him. Nicholas. Sansom forward off him. Two in the middle, one is Quinn. Quinn ends up on the seat of his pants, but the referee had a good view of the situation. Mitchell Thomas. Ardiles. Hoddle. Thomas coming up outside. He's released. Clive Allen again. Another great ball. Nasson waiting. O'Leary in the way. Hoddle. Nasson is far side. Mitchell Thomas. Hoddle. Ardiles. Got a fairly lucky ricochet, and that sets up Kenny Sansom. Nicholas. Sansom goes on. Nicholas Woody wanted too long.
Well, both sides obviously still going for the result. Arsenal having got level, you wonder whether they would decide to sit back on things and just take a breath, but they're pushing forward looking for the win, and certainly it was a great cross from David Rocastle, caught out the Spurs defence, who might well have been looking for the high one, but in fact he drove it in low, and of all people, Niall Quinn puts one in with his left foot.
Thomas, Danny for Tottenham. A pretty popular name in football, it seems to me, Thomas. I saw Spurs here against Newcastle. There were 4 on the pitch. And we've got 3 this afternoon. There's one of them, Mitchell Thomas. Referee played a good advantage. Charlie Nicholas. Mabbott just managing to prize the ball away from the dual threat of Rocastle and Michael Thomas. Hoddle. Rocastle. Paul Allen. Well, he just didn't know where to go. Ardiles. Offside given, is of course when the pass is made. Chris Waddle, Paul Allen. Moves it out to another Paul Davis. Nicholas. There didn't look to be room. Tony Adams. Hayes. There's a fair amount of in spite of rather than because of. But it's a very enjoyable second half. And we're 15 minutes away from the need for extra time. 2-1 to Arsenal in the second leg. Spurs won the first. Ardiles. Credit to George Graham's team, bearing in mind that Spurs have had 6 consecutive wins, scoring 18 and conceding none. Anderson once more. Pity from his point of view. And here at White Hart Lane, in their last 7 games, Tottenham have had 7 victories and scored 23 times and conceded 2. I think this afternoon their attitude was not the one that's been applying during those games. And their emphasis has been playing to their strengths, which is certainly to go forward. Quinn head down and chasing. Allen goes to mark the goalkeeper. Adams. Hayes. Richard Goff. Delayed just too long with the through ball, but the linesman's flag stayed down again. Goff. And by Huddle, good cover by Adams. Ardiles caught and surely holding Michael Thomas, the referee playing the advantage. Beautifully won by Mitchell Thomas, but not used. On goes Michael Thomas. And Mitchell Thomas once again for Tottenham to deny the teenager. Chris Waddle from the centre forward position. Clive Allen is offside. Two met in the semi-final of 68-69. Arsenal scored 2 late goals. And in each try, this is Charlie Nicholas for them. Goff! Managed to turn it away. Quite a quiet ending. Ardiles. Paul Allen. Everybody moves forward. 10 minutes of the normal 90 left. Hayes.
Tonight's damages will leave you open mouthed.
It was an opportunity of the golden variety. Sanson with so much room on the left side, but look at the gap here. Paul Davis. Free kick given. For what, as they say, you tell me, but the referee knows, and that's what matters. Richard Goff has gone forward, Gary Mavitt as well. The ball a bit short. And there's a feeling of anxiety in the Tottenham supporters nearest to me. Waddle. Paul Allen. Great challenge by Tony Adams. Brought to an end a very promising run. Michael Thomas. Quinn and offside against Rocastle. Spurs ball given. Gary Mavitt. Thomas. Klassen is over this way. That's a fine ball. Support from Mitchell Thomas. Allen down the middle. Huddle coming short. Klassen wanted to go alone. Paul Davis is the injured player. Bit of a wrestling match going on in the mud in the centre circle. Referee looks at Paul Davis. The play continues. And Arsenal, like the referee, not seeing it as that serious. And now the ball has gone out of play and Paul Davis will get attention.
Well, Paul Davis there having a well-deserved rest because he's been exceptional in the midfield area. And certainly Arsenal, I think, with the impetus of the two goals, looking the stronger side at the moment. Charles Nicholas had a great little dribble 5 minutes ago, put the ball across and it was cleared. And then, of course, he probably had Arsenal's most clear-cut chance since the two goals, and that's when he put it over the crossbar with his left foot. But certainly, we've got just a few minutes to go. Spurs and Arsenal still not used their substitutes, and it might well be interesting to see what both managers do if it goes into the extra 30 minutes.
Well, this was how Davis was injured, making the challenge here. He got a knock from Klassen's left boot. But no substitution needed. And the referee obviously blew the whistle before the ball went out of play because he's given a drop ball hit. So 5 minutes remain for the teams to decide who goes to Wembley without the requirement of extra time. Allen. Paul Allen has gone forward, number 8. The flag stays down. Paul Davis was looking for the offside. And so was Viv Anderson, and it's Paul Davis who comes away with the ball. David O'Leary. Niall Quinn. The flag is up this time against Charlie Nicholas. Well, he's had one fine shot from 30 yards. Charlie Nicholas, the man who scored once. Clive Allen is the player off the pitch. He's coming back to Nicholas this afternoon. He's had one fine shot, one off the crossbar, one real opportunity missed. It's been a curious contest. Who would have said that Allen would have missed the chances that he's missed, and who would have said that Niall Quinn will score not with head, for which he's so noted, but with left foot, as Trevor Booking commented. Adams getting it away when Lukic might well have claimed. Mitchell Thomas. We're 3.5 minutes away from the referee's whistle. Oh dear, that's the forward prod by Gary Mabbutt. If it goes into extra time, which is looking more and more likely, we will of course be staying with the match to cover the extra time. Mabbutt, push, and now free kick. Smile on the face that time. And Viv Anderson. Klassen. Ardiles. Good positioning and well found. Gary Mabbutt. Waddle. Good challenge by Rocastle. Nicholas. Hoddle. Not too much support in midfield. Curls it out to Klassen. Looking for the return from Allen. Paul Allen instead offside. Both managers on the edge of their seats. It could well be that they're going to have to find the right words, because we're in the last minute of normal time. Here's David Rocastle for Arsenal. 4 in the box. Oh, and very nearly a free header for Martin Hayes, but he didn't take the advantage of it. Allen. Hoddle. Clive Allen. Mitchell Thomas. Many in the crowd whistling, but not Mr. Gunn on the pitch. Goal kick. Final whistle will go any second. And we have extra time. 15 minutes each way. 2-1 it is to Arsenal in the second leg, but 2-2 on aggregate. Clive Allen having given Tottenham the lead in this second leg and given them their second goal on aggregate in the 15th minute. But Arsenal's comeback in the second half. Viv Anderson after 51 minutes and Niall Quinn after 65. And now the test for Messrs Pleat and Graham to find the right words to lift their sides for the extra half an hour.
Well, George Graham there, I shouldn't think he has to do much talking because they must really be looking forward to this extra time. I think whatever happens in the final result, we must give great credit to how they came back. We're 2-0 down. I wouldn't think anyone apart from the true blue Arsenal supporters would have said that they would get back into this. And certainly, here we see Glenn Hoddle. He'll need to get those cars going in that last half an hour. But certainly, at the end of that full 90 minutes, I think it was Arsenal who were looking the more likely to score the goal. So it's a case now whether David Pleat decides perhaps to bring Nico Clausen off and put Tony Galvin on. And he's also got Gary Stevens perhaps to add that little bit of steel to midfield, which I think is the area, certainly in the last half an hour, where Arsenal began to dominate, particularly David Rocastle and Paul Davis. Looking at the goal attempts for the 90 minutes, Spurs have had 9 and Arsenal 11. And offside, Spurs have been caught 13 times and Arsenal 4. But certainly on the first game, always remember I felt offside was a chief factor in the game. But today, with Arsenal chasing the game, it's been much more entertaining. There's David Pleat working overtime, trying to lift his lads. Chris Waddle there, hands on his hips, thinking to himself, I've just got to go past Kenny Sansom or Viv Anderson once and open up a chance.
I think it's not for the first time that scoring a goal in the first leg can create problems of the style of which you play, Trevor. I know what you feel about this, but Tottenham, having got the second one, seemed to me to be not prepared to go forward and totally wrap up the game. They've been much more sort of conscious of the position with which they started. But we can look at the way that this second leg has evolved. Tottenham taking an eternity. Lukic in trouble, Klassen miskicked, Allen did not. Quinn, could be promising, and it's in. Paul Davis. David Rocastle. Oh! Niall Quinn comes in on the far post, and Arsenal's bravery gets its reward. Well, that last comment would be my summary of the first 90 minutes. I do think, as Trevor Brooking said, they have done awfully well to come back in a match in which they seem to be dead. But I also feel that, to some extent, Tottenham have not played in the way best suited to them. Just looking around the two teams, no substitutions yet. So Arsenal will start the extra time. Rocastle, and news from Bob Wilson down on the touchline is that the ball lad has lost a contact lens. It doesn't make life too difficult, too easy for him in this this extra time. Kenny Sansom. There's Rocastle. Viv Anderson. His goal changed the whole atmosphere. Charlie Nicholas, the flag is down. That's a fine save. Really a very good save. It was curling away. Tony Adams prepared to make the run from the penalty spot. Narquin went up, so did Viv Anderson. Another corner. Toby Rocastle calling for the effort. He's the player position right in front of Ray Clements. Comes out again to Hayes. Quinn making his presence felt again. Hayes didn't make contact at all. Goff took the ball away from Danny Thomas. Hayes. Hoddle. Weight of the pass, even though he was under pressure from Kenny Sansom. This is Nico Klassen. Covered well by David O'Leary. Mabbott. Danny Thomas. That's a gift for Kenny Sansom from Paul Allen. Hayes just inside, so is Nicholas. It's all a bit bunched. Goff. Nicholas. Chris Waddle. And wide to the right. Offside. Rocastle. Tripped by Chris Waddle. O'Leary. Flag up for offside. Against Viv Anderson on the far side, I think. And the substitution is at last made, and Tottenham the first to bring on new legs, and they belong to Tony Galvin, and he replaces the Belgian Nico Klassen. And he's missed the first 5 minutes of extra time. O'Leary had to make a lot of ground then. Ozzy Ardiles. And our apologies to those of you who have switched on, expecting to see the Muppets and Tom and Jerry. This Littlewoods Cup semi-final has gone into extra time. And we've had 5 minutes of the extra half an hour. And we will be staying with it to the end. The programmes that you're waiting to see will follow. Hoddle. Nicholas. Viv Anderson. Elastic legs again. But there was no real power on the shot. Mitchell Thomas. Paul Davis. It was a shot of a tired man, and so sadly was that. He was leaning backwards and never looked like being on target, Charlie Nicholas. This League Cup is a trophy that Tottenham have won twice, in 71 and 73. Arsenal have yet to win it. David Rocastle won it well in the challenge, fouled by Ozzy Ardiles. Arsenal went to Wembley in consecutive years, 68 and 69, but lost there first to Leeds and then to Swindon Town. Liverpool waiting to meet the winners. It's going to be Paul Davis this time, I think. Hughes and Nicholas. And it is Davis. And it got through the first bricks of the wall, as it did in the league match. And on that occasion it went all the way on. Not then. Kenny Sansom making the run, he's onside. Good cover by Glenn Hoddle. Now Quinn. Sansom. Ardiles. More up on. Goal kick. Gary Stevens, the second Tottenham substitute, 2 allowed in the cup competitions. Four sides of the ground. There's one noisy end where the Arsenal supporters are. Everywhere else is a bit quiet at the moment. Hoddle. Galvin. Turned over the top by David O'Leary. For a moment, Galvin's looked likely to be the decisive touch. He was well found. All credit John Lukic, who was out to him quickly. And David O'Leary covered the empty goal. Lukic coming for it. Takes well. Maverick, who came in behind him. Hoddle. We've had 10 of the first 15 minutes of extra time. Mavett. Hoddle. Waddle. he had too many runs, but he finds Danny Thomas well. And he gets the corner. Conceded by Tony Adams. Puts Tottenham ahead at 6-5 in the corners. Ardiles. Well found, Chris Waddle. There's 4 players in the area, but decided to go for the shot. Hayes. Nicely done by Michael Thomas. The corners are squared. Quinn on the near edge of the 6-yard box. Castle in the middle. And it was that man Anderson again. Well placed, the corner. Anderson is the player coming in. Straight to Thomas. Goff. It's a good ball from Waddle, but Allen is all alone until Galvin has made the run on the left side. Hayes. Just a foot in by Paul Allen. Mitchell Thomas. Good stirring run again, but he's gone too far. He needed the second bite from David O'Leary. Tony Galvin has gone across. Chris Waddle is going across to take the corner. Taken quickly. Ardiles. Waddle. Hoddle. It's the corner. Thomas. Needed to win it. Hayes. Well, Nicholas thought he was going to be the recipient. A good ball from Huddle to Galvin. And a fine challenge. And Anderson does it again. And he's giving himself some breathing space. Into the last minute of the first period of extra time. Ardiles. Huddle trying to get it back. Failed twice. Referee calling that evens. And there's no denying the industry. Hasn't been a classic game of football, but it's been a real cup tie. I must say, I find that offside decision very difficult to believe. But it comes right at the end of the first period of extra time. A period which was scoreless, and which still leaves the teams locked at 2-2 on aggregate. if you've tuned in to watch other programmes, I'm sorry to tell you that this week you won't be able to see the Muppets because this football has gone into extra time, and for which this second period of extra time Arsenal will use Ian Allinson. Arsenal man replaced is Martin Hayes, and Gary Stevens, wearing 12 for Tottenham, has come on in place of Ardiles. I would think that has certainly hurt. It's Michael Thomas, the injured party. Gary Mabbott. Mitchell Thomas. Mabbott again. And the referee still allows play to continue. Chris Waddle for Tottenham. Tony Galvin. Clive Allen offside by a mile. And attention will come for the injured party.
Well, on the floor there is Michael Thomas, who was brought into the midfield really to mark Glenn Hoddle. He's done a very, very good job, and certainly the longer the game's gone on, he's been more and more involved in trying to get forward as well. Certainly, what with just 12-13 minutes left now, both sides realise a mistake at this stage will cost them a visit to Wembley, so they'll be very conscious of that, although with both being involved in the league title as well, neither of them really will want to be involved in relays, because naturally that will help the Merseyside duo of Everton and Liverpool.
The 19-year-old has recovered. Made his debut, incidentally, in the first leg of this semi-final. The Spurs have used their two substitutes. Arsenal one. Nicholas. Allinson as far post. Good claim by Ray Clements. Chris Waddle. Danny Thomas. Stevens wants it. Goes instead for Glenn Hoddle. Adams. Quinn. He was really crowded out, but he was fouled as well, says Mr. Gunn. Davis. Chris Waddle for Tottenham. Gary Stevens has gone forward, number 12. Pass between he and Allen. Quinn, well taken by Mabbott. Galvin. Mitchell Thomas. Spurs fans now making themselves heard. Well claimed. Allen arriving a little bit later than perhaps Galvin would have wished. But well picked up. And it has been a testing contest. Goff. Waddle. It's much too far for Charlie Nicholas. Huddle. We're 10 minutes away from a replay. Galvin. Stevens. That's a disappointing cross. It's not easy to come on as a substitute so late in the day and find your touch. Thomas. Waddle. Allinson. Very elaborate check out. Nicholas. Allinson. Paul Allen. Waddle. He's trying to thread the ball through a lot of players. And he's giving it away now. On to Rocastle. Foot of Mabbott. Tony Galvin with Mitchell Thomas outside. Clive Allen down the middle. Gary Stevens square. Arsenal getting men back, and Rocastle seems to be the fittest man on the field. Quinn, Davis. Good challenge, Mitchell Thomas. He might contest that observation about Rocastle. Chris Waddle. Danny Thomas on the overlap. And goalkeeper and centre-half not quite together. And the ball goes away for Tottenham's 10th corner of the contest. Seven minutes left. Stevens. Tony Galvin. Away by Quinn. One by Anderson. Stevens. He's done well. Huddle. Sansom. Quinn. Galvin. Ricochet is favouring Viv Anderson. Nicholas and Mitchell Thomas tied together. There was no foul. Stevens' tackle. There are 5 minutes left. Still 2-2 on aggregate. Paul Davis for Arsenal. Allinson coming in. Oh, well claimed. Thomas. Hoddle. Quinn. It's going to be a rather curious decision for George Graham to make, should he win the toss. If it goes to that as to choice of venue, because his side have played better here than they did on their own ground, and their record here has been good. And incidentally, if you're an Arsenal season ticket holder and you haven't come today and you're watching this match, I should tell you that Ken Farr, the secretary, says that tickets for a replay will be on sale on the whole of Monday and Tuesday morning, and not as printed in Saturday's programme, or in the last programme. But one Tottenham fan still hoping that there won't need to be a replay. Julian Griggs, 26 years old, who's seriously ill at home. I hope that the thought of his team, Tottenham, going to Wembley will help him on his road to recovery. Lukic with the clearance. Thomas. Not comfortably. Bit of arm linking. David Rocastle, 3 minutes left. Paul Davis. Adams. Loses out to a determined Huddle. Chris Waddle. Allen is forward. Waddle is brought down by Adams. And the referee wants words with the Arsenal defender. The White Hart Lane chant. Can Spurs conjure something out of this? Galvin. Mitchell Thomas. Forced away by Quinn, but now has the room for the cross. Met by Paul Davis. David Rocastle. Just a question of chase that. And poor Charlie Nicholas once again sees the ball go flying over his head when he wanted it to feet and in around the centre circle. 2 minutes left. Chris Waddle once more for the home side. Thomas is forward, Hoddle is forward. And that was intended for Allen and was cut out by David O'Leary. Mitchell Thomas. We're into the last minute. Stevens can't get there. Indeed, he pushed Kenny Sansom. Constabulary encircle the ground, if you can encircle a square. And the seconds tick away. 15 on our watches. How much is there on Alan Gunn's? Paul Davis. And the free kick is not given. The final whistle is blown, but Niall Quinn, who gets to his feet, knows that he played his part in the fact that this semi-final goes to a replay. The two teams will meet again on Wednesday evening at a venue to be decided, because Arsenal, in spite of coming here a goal down and then going a second goal down, were able to come back in a manner that we can now show you. And Tottenham taking an eternity. Lukic in trouble, Klassen miskicked, Allen did not. Quinn, could be promising, and it's in. Paul Davis. David Rocastle. Oh! And Niall Quinn comes in on the far post. And Arsenal's bravery gets its reward.
Well, it'll all be fought about again next Wednesday. All that's left really for me to say is apologies to Tom and Jerry and Muppet fans. We've got Trevor and I have been sitting here in ecstasy all afternoon watching that match, and also wondering whether our prediction should once again be incorrect. But nevertheless, it was only just so I hope you enjoyed that 120 minutes exciting football, and you might be able to get a ticket for the replay. But from Barry, Trevor and me, very good afternoon to you.
Spurs and Arsenal. They finished all square on Sunday after extra time, following a great comeback by Arsenal, who'd fallen 2 goals behind. Well, Spurs won the toss for venue, so it's back to White Hart Lane for the replay, and our commentator there is Brian Moore.
Arsenal know that the epic battles against Spurs must end tonight. If it's needed, there will be extra time and penalties here at White Hart Lane. So Spurs seek a place in the Littlewoods Cup final, knowing that they need to get past Arsenal at this third attempt to get there. Another crowd, estimate around 40,000 here. It means that something like 120,000 fans have seen the 3 matches so far. The overall take at the gate will reach £750,000 tonight, and when everything's taken into account, it goes past the £1 million mark. The team news then. Well, there have been stories today that Glenn Hoddle may miss the match with a stomach muscle injury. They were right. Hoddle is out, and Spurs will miss his skill and vision, although his replacement in the number 10 shirt, Gary Stevens, is an international, a strong-running, competitive midfield man. The rest of the Tottenham side, unchanged. As for Arsenal, they are unchanged. They start with the team that began the game on Sunday, and they come with confidence. They've won here at White Hart Lane twice already in 1987. Our referee tonight, Joe Worrell of Warrington. So, episode 3 of this continuing and gripping saga gets underway. Arsenal in red and white shirts attacking the goal to our right. Clements with the clearance. Arsenal, after their superb performance here on Sunday, a great comeback after being 2 down on aggregate. Might even feel that the pendulum might just have swung their way a little, even though Spurs have home advantage. A free kick to Tottenham in, Ardil is with it. Waddle tossing the ball in there. It was Kenny Sanson's head that got it away. Ardil is again. Backdrop again to this epic cup tie, a huge wall of noise. Adams, the offside flag was up. Referee playing on with Goff in possession for Tottenham. Allen's little touch for Ardil is, And again, the Arsenal back four this time, pushing up very quickly, catching Spurs offside. Two sides who now know so much about each other, cancelling each other out in so many quarters. Both the games so far have been so tight and fully committed, and you really have to expect the same tonight. Sanson, Quinn, being watched by Maverick, but he's shaking him off. Chance for Arsenal here, across the face of the goal, and a glorious chance for Arsenal to snatch a lead in the second minute of the game, when Niall Quinn, the big 6'4" Irishman, shook off the attentions of Gary Mavett. There's Mavett losing out in that struggle. Quinn is through, Clements coming out, the ball going wide. O'Leary's head, won by Stevens. Here's Adams for Arsenal. Thomas, Waddle. It's a good ball into the path of Danny Thomas. One past one. He's released Paul Allen, and Spurs get the first corner of the game. Quickly taken and short for Ozzy Ardiles. Played now for Chris Waddle. Trying to get Paul Allen in the game. The cross coming there towards Gary Stevens, and Arsenal look full stretch to get it away. Do so. Okay. And Waddle playing it in here for Paul Allen. Gary Stevens, in fact, got a good header in here. There it is. But Arsenal's Adams got it away. Up goes Mavett. Great jump there by Gary Mavett. Stevens touching it off for Waddle. And Stevens battling on. And Adams. Now Mitchell Thomas with a slight flare-up there, I think, off the ball involving Adams and Ardiles. And Viv Anderson getting a severe talking to from the referee as well, so maybe he was involved as well, and Waddle being told to sling his hook. At the end of it all, in this sea of noise here, the referee doing his best to make himself heard, and Arsenal get a free kick. Adams. Another play. The Spurs throw. Allen towards Clive Allen. Stevens to Ardiles. To Thomas. Towards Clive Allen. Well, Klassen trying to get in as well, and might succeed! Oh, just wide! So nip and tuck by both sides. Quinn at one end, and Klassen at the other, when Arsenal for a moment looked in disarray in defence. Both Clive Allen and Nico Klassen going for this ball. There's Clive Allen. Suddenly it goes Klassen's way, and the bounce certainly goes his way. Agonisingly close. Thomas. Thomas again with a throw. Leary stretches out his legs. It should come for Waddle. Oh, fine save by Lukic. The linesman was flagging on the far side, and Waddle can't see what was wrong with that. But it looked for a moment as though it was a serious error there by David O'Leary, really stretching out there, and it fell for Chris Waddle. Hit it first time, and a lovely piece of goalkeeping by Lukic. Quinn is certainly a big, strong man, and there's more to him than a player in the air. And a free kick given there to Arsenal. I think there was an infringement by Richard Goff on Niall Quinn. Two players on pretty thin ice at the moment. Richard Goff, who's had a good talking to from the referee, the way he's been handling Niall Quinn. And there he was again. Viv Anderson, and pounced on well. And Quinn goes in, and the Spurs players protect their goalkeeper and remonstrate with the referee for the way that the big Arsenal number 9 came in on Ray Clements. It was Anderson's header. Here we see the header from Viv Anderson, and it was pounced on well there by Ray Clements. And if we can just move it on a little further, we'll see Niall Quinn coming in. And yes, indeed, he caught Clements on the side of the head. Well, I suppose, to be generous, you would say, his enthusiasm got the better of him. And Quinn being called back by the referee, which is interesting. And a shake of the hands, and Ray Clements, a great old campaigner at 38 years old, has been through a lot of battles before and is sporting enough to say, shake hands and let's forget it. But it's served to turn the screw just a little tighter on this cup tie. Clive Allen. Little seen of him yet with half an hour gone. No score. Finding his cousin Paul Allen. Oh, he's checked his man well. Looking to get a cross in, and it might come for Waddle! Into the side netting. Well, he took it quickly and hit the side netting. There's some great work there by Paul Allen. A ricochet that took it off the Arsenal player. Quinn, Nicholas, Thomas, and now Hayes. Saved again by Clements. Very important ball played there by Michael Thomas, the young number 4 for Arsenal. In the end, Ray Clements to Tottenham's rescue. Sanson. Ball ran kindly for him until he came up against Danny Thomas. Arsenal's throw. Their skipper with it, Kenny Sanson. Mitchell Thomas with a header for Tottenham. Only Clive Allen was up. Oh, that looked a pretty nasty challenge there by Clive Allen on Paul Davis. That was my first impression, I must say. And Clive Allen is being booked. Mitchell Thomas's clearance out. Yes, indeed, it looked a bad challenge there. And a free kick for Arsenal. Goff winning it. Waddle. Medilas. Thomas. Anderson. Allen to Mitchell Thomas. Puts Gary Stevens in the clear. Nice turn by him. Chris Waddle. Clive Allen on the far side. Klassen has gone through the middle. And Lukic has stopped it, but the flag was off. Really exciting move that by Tottenham. Called back in the end by the offside flag. Waddle picking out Klassen, who'd made a brilliant run. Another free kick for Arsenal. Foul on Quinn by Goff. You can understand the problems that defenders have against this big Niall Quinn. So the last minute of the first half, interesting free kick here for Arsenal, which Martin Hayes will take. Tony Adams up as well. They're keeping a real close watch on Niall Quinn. Viv Anderson creeping in there as well. It was Quinn with a header. And it's been forced in. No. There was a flag up. I thought Charlie Nicholas had forced it home for a moment after Quinn and Anderson had gone up for it. But there was certainly a lack of celebration in the Arsenal side, which was the first clue. Probably pushing down on a defender there. And it'll be a free kick to Tottenham. I'm surprised you didn't hear a whistle in this thing. O'Leary. Time added on at the end of the first half. We knew it was going to be a tight old night of raw cup-tie football, and that's just what we've had. But here's Ardiles. And the little back heel by him, which is one of his trademarks, didn't quite come off. And here's Martin Hayes now, getting it forward to Quinn. The touch by him this time didn't come off. Falls for Gary Stevens. And now for another Gary, Mabbott. And an offside flag. The howls of annoyance from the Tottenham fans. Classic caught offside. A free kick to Arsenal. Half-time whistle. And still the sides are locked together in this Littlewoods Cup semi-final replay. Niall Quinn, who's caused all sorts of problems, though, in the Spurs defence and might have put Arsenal ahead in the opening minutes of the game. But it remains goalless at half-time. Spurs 0, Arsenal 0. The match, remember, must finish here, either with extra time or with penalties at the end of extra time. As we go into the second half, it's 0-0 and Spurs get us underway. Ardiles, a lot of pressure on the little Argentinian without Hoddle in this Tottenham side to find that unexpected little twist that will open up this Arsenal defence. Succeeded as yet. And although Arsenal have yet to win their first corner of the game, feeling that overall they look slightly the more competent, more comfortable side during that first 45 minutes. But here's a test for them, with Spurs getting this free kick. Waddle and Ardiles behind it. A change of plan. Ardiles with a little touch. Waddle with a deep cross and met by David O'Leary. Ardiles again. But here comes Spurs, or rather Arsenal, with Anderson, Martin Hayes, out of play, and a Tottenham throw. Adams with a header. Well cut out by Waddle. Oh, still with Waddle, trying to curl it. Appears to have injured himself in making that shot. Just Waddle turning at Paul Davis, hitting it in one. He may have stubbed his toe as he shot. He's struggling a bit. Davis, Sanson. Arsenal's throw. Oh, that comes through the Rocastle. He thought about hitting it first time. It's past the post for a goal kick. Certainly crossed David Rocastle's mind to whack that first time. He changed his mind, and that maybe is where he lost out. Although it looked from that picture as though Gary Stevens may have been covering that first shot. And certainly in the tunnel area, Ian Allinson doing a lot of warming up for Arsenal. I think it may be just a matter of time before he comes on. In the meantime, Tony Adams finding Kenny Sansom for Arsenal. In towards Niall Quinn, a good jump again by Mabbott. Ardiles just hooking it away. Paul Allen inviting Ardiles to try again. That's a free kick. It's so difficult to dispossess in that sort of situation. He seems to lean on the opponent as he's running and holding as well. And most times he gets the free kicks given his way, as indeed he has here. Driven a good free kick in there. And a chance! Clive Allen! Well, it's just about the first thing he's done on the night. Apart from one pretty unpleasant tackle it looked in the first half. Up goes Richard Goff, finished off superbly, striker style by Clive Allen. The one goal that gives him a record for scoring in the Littlewoods Cup takes his total in this competition to 12 and continues the record for Clive Allen of having scored in every game in this Littlewoods Cup campaign. Well, he may seem to be having a quiet night, and that was certainly the case here tonight. But you can never discount it. And that record of Jimmy Greaves is one goal closer. He now needs 6 to beat it. The Greaves record of 44 goals in a season. And he's got something like 15 league games, an FA Cup tie at Wimbledon, and possibly another game now in the Littlewoods Cup at Wembley. Tremendous record. And the Spurs fans in this big and noisy crowd salute him. In the meantime, there are repairs on the pitch. And it looks as though it's Charlie Nicholas in trouble. So Charlie Nicholas being helped to his feet. Noticeable that John Sheridan, the Spurs physio, is giving a helping hand as well. Theo Foley, the Arsenal coach. And the sad sight for Arsenal fans as Charlie Nicholas is carried off. And already Ian Allinson, the substitute for Arsenal, is on. Not the time to be making mistakes. Davis. Allinson onside. Now here's a chance for Arsenal. Goff trying to close him down. He's got it! It's 1-1. Comeback. Yet another surprise for Tottenham. And still more jubilation for Arsenal. Davis played the long ball forward. Spurs looking for an offside there. Allinson came on. For a moment it looked as though Richard Goff had got him covered well. And then on the turn, and then squeezing it between Goff's legs and just inside the post. Agony for Tottenham. And such joy for the number 12 of Arsenal and all their fans behind Ray Clements' goal. 1-1. Extra time is beckoning. What an astonishing cup tie this has been over 3 quite incredible games. Look at the joy there. Quinn and Mabbott. Emergency action there by the Spurs number 6, and has the balance of power swung once again Arsenal's way. They'll be furious with themselves, Spurs. It was a really sloppy goal to give away. Allinson. Oh, Thomas. Just wide. Spurs under the cosh now. And not much to spare here again. Again Ian Allinson. He's done well since he came on. And I suppose Thomas might have felt that he could have done even a bit better than that. Free kick to Arsenal. Deep one. Quinn hoping to get on the end of it. It comes for Allinson. Driven first time. It might go anywhere. Rocastle! Arsenal are through to Wembley. An amazing comeback is complete. Coming there to Rocastle, beyond Ray Clements, and Arsenal now, surely with the formality of playing out time, the referee looking at the watch. It couldn't be a more dramatic comeback than this. Can Spurs yet save it? Well, they've got to get hold of the ball first. Goff plays it forward, but Hayes now on the break, and Thomas struggling to get it back to Ray Clements. 2 minutes of injury time played. What a tremendous credit to Arsenal, their persistence, their character and their courage against great odds. They've always seemed to be behind in this cup tie, and yet at the very, very last, when it matters most, it looks as though they're going to be in front. It really looks as though they are Wembley bound. Quarter of an hour ago, it looked as though it had been Tottenham who would be making that journey to face Liverpool. Plenty of time being added on here by referee Worrell. Rocastle getting in. A free kick to Tottenham. They're pushing everybody forward. It's a last desperate attempt now to save something from this game. 3 minutes of time added on. And the Arsenal players lining up to get that one away. I think it was Kenny Sanson who finally got the touch to it. Now Allinson running it to where it's safe as far as he's concerned. He and Paul Allen having a little bit of a bust-up. A free kick to Tottenham. Or rather a goal kick. Amazing record of Arsenal. They are through to Wembley. One of the great Littlewoods Cup comebacks. Those two late goals. One by Ian Allinson, and then the winner from David Rocastle. Take Arsenal through to Wembley. So, a cup tie that's been full of astonishing twists, saved the most dramatic and the most savage one right to the very end. There's the hero of the hour, David Rocastle. And the man who scored the first goal, the number 12, Ian Allinson. And Spurs have left the scene and gone up the tunnel. On a night like this, it's no place for the losers. They can't believe it, and little wonder they look to be down and out when Clive Allen scored the number 7 for Tottenham, but it was the number 7 for Arsenal who suddenly put the Gunners score then here at White Hart Lane in dramatic circumstances. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 2. And there, the Arsenal manager George Graham wearing what he claims to be his lucky red scarf. Well, it wasn't luck tonight. It was sheer fortitude, resilience and great determination that took George Graham's Arsenal through to Wembley. What a picture.
What exhilarating scenes from White Hart Lane. What a magnificent cup tie it's been over 3 matches. And in fact, a tremendous evening, 2 great sporting events we've had so far. Charlie Nicholas could be out for 3 or 4 weeks with a badly twisted ankle. In fact, it was the substitution after Charlie's injury that really turned the match, wasn't it? Well, Brian Moore's been talking to the Arsenal scorers, David Rocastle, and that substitute, Ian Allinson.
Well, with me now and straight out of the bath, as you can see, the 2 Arsenal goal scorers, Ian Allinson and David Rocastle. Super sub, they're calling you, Ian.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's unbelievable, I think. The ball just come through from Paul Davis, a great ball, and I wanted to hit it with my left foot, but I can see it there.
There you go, chance for you to have a look at
Ball's,
it. It was a
I
lovely
think
ball.
they were appealing for offside, but I think the left back played them on and I was in.
And then you started to tangle with Richard Goff, didn't you?
Yeah, well, as it bounced here, I wanted to hit it first time, and it stayed up for a long time. Then I thought I'd hit it this time, and it still bounced up.
Yeah.
And I've just managed to put it up, turn him, and I just tried to shoot anyway. I mean, it's,
through Richard Goff's legs,
I mean,
and just inside the...
It's luck, but
Yeah.
it all counts in the end, doesn't it?
How many first-team goals this season?
That's my first one.
Your first.
Yeah, it's my first one.
Not a bad time to get it.
No, I love it.
David, when you were a goal down, I mean, this has been a cup tie, been amazing comebacks by Arsenal in it. I mean, did you begin to think you might be dead and buried?
I think way back then, you still thought you had a chance, but time was going, and luckily we got the goal, and that's when we really needed it out of nothing, really, because it was a long kick. And I think a lot of lads, if they'd be honest with themselves, they thought, well, that could have been it. But I know, we're a team, we got a lot of spirit, and we thought we could come back, and we did.
Yes. Well, let's have a look at your goal, because this was really in the last minute of the game.
Yeah, I don't know nothing much about it. The ball just bounced, and I thought I'm going to swing my left foot here, and it hit. Yeah, it's gone under Ray
Your manager has suggested that your left foot is for standing.
Yeah, my left foot, I get slaughtered really about my left foot, and it's just glad to see that it's gone in.
Yeah. What's your feelings now about Wembley?
It hasn't really sunk in yet. I haven't really thought about it. We've been in the bath, we've had our sing-songs and that, but I don't think it's really sunk in yet, and maybe tonight when I get in, if I get in, it really sink in then.
Have you had any Wembley experience yourself?
No, never. I've only been there once to watch a Charity Shield game. That's the only time.
So, now Liverpool?
Yeah, now Liverpool. I don't think the lads will be thinking about that for now. I think they're going to go have a good time and get ready for the job on Saturday against Chelsea.
Yes. And what do you...
And then there's the other side of the coin, the losing manager after Spurs have been in front so many times, but still David Pleat managed to remain philosophical.
I have to live with it, Brian. We've all got to live with it. I mean, that's football. It's very difficult to say to people there's worse things in life. It's a game. It's terribly emotional.
That's true. There are worse things in life.
Of course. People die tonight in hospitals, whatever, and you've just got to keep battling away. We're still getting paid for something we love doing. We're disappointed. We feel, you let the supporters down in many ways. They're desperate for you to do it. But make no mistake, the players are responsible, and they feel terrible. I mean, they feel terrible. It's a highlight of one's career to play in a Wembley final.
That may still come.
I'm sure it will come if we keep our heads and keep doing things properly.
David Pleat of Tottenham Hotspur. Well, we've got Dundee United against Barcelona in the UEFA Cup coming up shortly. We've also got more from the boxing at Basildon with Mo Hussein. But right now it's time to catch up with the news and Elton.
Thanks, Nick. Well, Aston Villa's record of late has got relegation stamped all over it. Just one win now out of 19 games following tonight's goalless draw with Wimbledon at Villa Park. In Division 2, it was Derby in second place against the leaders Portsmouth at the baseball ground. 0-0 the score in front of 21,000 fans, and there's the top of the second division table. Portsmouth's lead is still 6 points over Derby, with Oldham, Ipswich and Plymouth in the playoff positions. In the fourth division, Exeter 1, Preston 2. Substitute John Thomas getting the injury time winner. Exeter lose their unbeaten home record. Northampton 1, Hartlepool 1, and Northampton's goal scoring has deserted them a little bit, just 6 in the last 7 games, but they remain clear leaders of Division 4. And finally, it's Peterborough 1, Burnley 1.
Thanks, Elton. We're heading north of the border for the quarter-finals of the UEFA Cup. It's Dundee United against the Spanish league leaders Barcelona, with United bang in form at the moment, tucked in behind Rangers and Celtic at the top of the Scottish Premier. From Tannadice, Martin Tyler.
Migueli to take the free kick. It's over Lineker, but not over Neri. Ferguson takes the free kick quickly, the P1. Sturrock holds it up. A good break outside him by Bannon. And on the other side was Kevin Gallagher, the youngest player on the pitch at 20. Barcelona finding out now about the Tannadice roar. And a goal! A complete freak from Gallagher. He just aimed to play it across the goal, and it dropped in. Victor. Carrasco. Wrong-footing Malpass. Roberto and Lineker. Not this time. By Gary Lineker's standards, it was a very good chance after Roberto had dallied and then had the presence of mind to backheel straight at the goalkeeper from Gary Lineker.
And that's how it finished, 1-0 to Dundee United, despite that chance there for Gary Lineker. Right, it's time now for our second title fight of the night from the Basildon tent. Londoner Mo Hussein's after his first major title, the Commonwealth Lightweight Championship, against the holder Langton Tenego from Zimbabwe. At the ringside, Jim Watt and Reg Guttridge.
So the 12th and final round there and the formal handshake. And a big cheer from the crowd there. A huge Hussein fan club, but I must say being very sporting with the champion show here. No knockdowns, but a fight full of action. Hussein just sort of banged his way through his own bruises, got on with his night's work there. So it could be, I would think now, almost certainly first time a British fighter has beaten Langton Tenego. This is where the old pros hand it to a game loser here, Jim. It's a real way for a champion to go down. He's tried his heart out all the time, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, he always does. He's never given a bad show. Always gets himself in shape and gives it his best. But, tonight, he seemed just a little bit too young, a little bit too strong and too much fire.
Good show of fighting strength by Hussein too. Oh, it's good stuff now. He stopped him in the last round. It looked to me as though he stopped him there, Jim, but he decided to count over Langton Tenego, and he stopped it on the way up. What a performance in the last round by Mo Hussein. Not that I thought he was going to be in trouble on the scorecard, but a really champion finish by this lad, the new champion from the heart of London's East End. And the hugs coming there from manager Jimmy Timms.
Not a bad night for Britain. Mo Hussein, a new Commonwealth champion. Couple of headlines, let me just show you from tomorrow's papers, or today's papers, should I say. There's the Mirror Sport. The Glory Gunners, Clive alive again. Clive Allen putting Spurs ahead, but Arsenal coming back with those goals from Allinson and David Rocastle. And there's the Express. Rocastle kills off Spurs, and appropriately enough saying there, thriller at White Hot Lane. And then there's the Star. Dave's the clincher, again a reference to David Rocastle, scoring the winner to put Arsenal through to the final of the Littlewoods Cup, and of course they play Spurs in that, play Liverpool in that final. What a memorable night then for Arsenal off to Wembley in the Littlewoods Cup, and Terry Marsh, he's a new world champion. From us all, good night.